I wonder what on earth the warden has summoned me for.
Move along, OG. We don't have all day.
First and foremost, having all day is the least of my concerns, considering I've been in here 29 winters. I march to my own drum because they have been in no rush to let me out these doors. But let us proceed, for I'm interested in seeing what your warden has to say.
Well, go ahead and move along, then step inside. He's been waiting.
One day you shall learn how to speak to your elders, and perhaps I may be your teacher. But as you wish.
Whatever, OG. You're just a washed up prisoner. Nothing more. Hurry up.
Whatever you say, C.O. Brown.
I've got it all figured out. We take the contract from the company, we promise to produce the product, but instead of paying people in the real world, we pay prisoners 27 cents an hour. We secure the millions and keep it all for ourselves. Let me call you back. It's one of my COs bringing the OG himself to the office. Gotta have a very serious conversation with him once and for all. Talk to you soon. Here you go, boss. As requested, the OG. Hopefully you're getting rid of him once and for all.
Well, hopefully you'll stop making suggestions that are above your pay grade. This business doesn't necessarily concern you. Now go ahead and step out so I can talk to OG one-on-one. I appreciate it. You heard him, C.O. Brown. Move along so we can have a conversation as kings. You are nothing more than a jester in a place like this.
You better hope he transfers you, OG. If not, count your days. Now that's enough, C.O. Brown. Go ahead. Now you, OG.
Ah, yes, Warden. What can I help you with today?
All these years in prison has got your mind gone, OG. And I'm trying to do you a favor. I've got the opportunity to make quite a bit of money in here. And with you causing all these fights, chaos, and whatever else, that could slow things down. So, to make things easier, I'm shipping Carlos immediately. You'll stay on the yard until you're parole eligible. If you can keep your nose clean for the rest of the time, well, you'll go home once and for all to your dear old Martha. Can you do that? I need no favors from you, Warden. Though I must say, of course, a man wants his freedom. For you to remove Carlos from the yard and keep me on, people will assume that I am the reason, that I may have told some of his business and more, that I may have initiated the request to have him transferred by having him listed as an enemy. When the truth of the matter is, I suggest he stay on the yard, and that way we can handle things once and for all. After all, I believe things are over, but it seems that you have more of a concern. If I keep Carlos on the yard, that encourages him or increases the opportunity for him to seek revenge. You did him dirty in front of his crew. But if I remove him, well, that gives an opportunity for things to die down. And maybe they won't seek any type of retaliation against you or nephew. After all, the goal should be for you to go home and keep him safe once you're gone. He's already had nightmares that he got took out. I read his file. I seen what he said to the shrink. It's bigger than you now, OG. Let's do this the right way.
The right way? That is the issue. You do not know the rules of this place, but yet you govern it. You initiating that transfer implies that I am one of you, and that I was in fear, and will place multiple targets on my back. I urge you that you reconsider your strategy going forward. There will be no drama, no war, conflict, as long as Carlos doesn't cross the line.
That's the issue, OG. You think this is a discussion. You think you've got a voice. The transfer's already been initiated as soon as you were marched to my office. Now, go back to your cell. And if I were you, stay out of trouble. Because if you don't, you cause any type of chaos on my yard and mess the money up in the contracts that are coming out this way because they think that my prison is a violent one, well, you'll get met with the same energy. Understand?
Oh, I understand, Warden. I understand completely. It's time for us to play some chess again, if you will.
That's what you want to call it. But you've seen me in work. You've seen what I do to the old timers that try to take over. I suggest you don't try it. If you do, it'll be checkmate once and for all.